Yo, it's your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, back at you with a new video. Today is Wednesday, February 12th, 2025, with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App $sign ORIONNWSF or the YouTube Super Chat right here. We got a little NBA, NHL action tonight. The Portland Trailblazers versus the Denver Nuggets. And we're watching, obviously, the Four Nations face-off. Canada up 2-0 on Sweden, and Finland and USA play tomorrow. Definitely excited about that. Have some injury updates. No Scoot Henderson today and no DeAndre Ayton, obviously with that calf strain. So Donovan Clingan is going to be in the starting lineup. It's going to be a tough one here. Obviously lost by almost 30 a couple days ago, and hopefully the matchup will be a little bit closer here moving forward. So let me get all situated and set up, and I'm just about ready to get things going. Let's go, baby. All right, I think I'm good here. Canada up 2-0 against Sweden. Brad Marchand and Nathan McKinnon with goals early on. And we'll see if that will continue here for the rest of the matchup as the first period is about to end. 19 seconds left. Let's go, baby. And hopefully we can get some good production out of Shaedon Sharpe. Obviously, no DA with the calf strain. He's going to be out for roughly a month. That's a pretty big injury for us. That means that Donovan Clingan is going to be our starting center. And when you got to go against the Joker, it's not going to end well. But at least he'll get more experience and more playing time. And we're not going to be able to have Scoot as our starting point guard or six-man off the bench. He'll be out for about a week after the All-Star break is over. So we're going to be really heavily relying on Anthony Simons, Denny Advia, Shaedon Sharpe, Toumani Camara, and then obviously Donovan Clingan getting the nod and starting at center over DA. Let's go, baby. Like, sub, donate, comment, share. If you haven't smashed that like button yet, please do. We'll be shooting for 20 likes within the first hour, 30 to 50 overall, and then obviously 100 in the donos on every single stream. Let's get it, baby. And hopefully we don't lose by 30 today. You know, obviously I understand how good, the Joker is, as well as the Denver Nuggets overall. But again, we are getting closer into the All-Star break and the Daytona 500. So I'll definitely be watching the qualifiers tomorrow. As long as everything works fine on my end, we should be able to stream tomorrow USA as well as Finland going against each other in the Four Nations face-off, watching NASCAR, watching a little NHL. And then as we get closer into the weekend, obviously there will be a lot of NASCAR with the trucks, the Xfinity Series, and the Daytona 500 for the NASCAR Cup Series. That'll be on Sunday in the morning. And as soon as that's over, I may be able to get in and double dip and do the NBA All-Star game later on that evening as well. So Sunday might be a long day. And then on Friday and Saturday, we might be going over some of the coverage due to the NBA All-Star Weekend festivities, like the three-point contest, the dunk contest, and the skills competition. End of the first period, 2-0 Canada. I don't think anyone is too surprised. Obviously, if you look at some of the names on Canada's roster, it's pretty amazing, player for player. I assume, or at least what I'm hoping for, is that we're going to get a Canada-U.S. final at some point when it's all, going to be set up and done. But I was looking at the USA roster. So you got JT Miller, Jack Eichel, Matthew Tkachuk, Quinn Hughes, Kyle O'Connor, Austin Matthews, Jack Hughes. So there's some pretty, good names on that list. But I remember looking at the Canada roster, and within the first couple names, I was like, wow, this is definitely going to be tough, based on superstar power, but we'll see how it goes. Daniel in the building, what's good? But it should be pretty fun. And again, there's not a whole lot of links available. I know for people that are trying to watch it, it's on TNT, as well as Disney Plus and a few other things. But a lot of the streaming sites aren't, having that particular stream for whatever reason. But I got it on right now, and I'm ready to go. Blazers, Nuggets, Canada, Sweden. We're double dipping. Let's go, baby. I'm ready. Seven straight games for the Denver Nuggets. And again, we were on a nice little streak, winning 9 out of 10. But again, the last couple games, we've kind of hit a wall, not only with injuries, but with some poor defense and rebounding in the second half. Hopefully, we can bring out all of our energy and just hope that they have a poor shooting night. But again, as far as the best cutting team in the NBA, backdoor cuts, movement without the basketball, it's definitely the Denver Nuggets. So again, if you don't have good defense and you can't rebound, you're not going to stand too much of a chance against this team. The Joker didn't even play in the fourth quarter, put up 40 points, 7 rebounds, and 8 assists in 3 quarters of play. That shows you how good Nikola Jokic really is for the Denver Nuggets. He's not only the best player on Denver, he's one of the best players overall in the NBA. Big facts. So we'll see what we get here tonight. Hopefully we can make it competitive. I would love to get a dub here, before the All-Star break, but I'm being realistic. I know how good this team is. And on top of that, no Scoot Henderson, no DeAndre Ayton. We're going to need everyone, to be able to have any kind of chance. So hopefully it's not a complete blowout. And if it ends up being a blowout, hopefully it doesn't end up being a blowout until the fourth quarter. Hopefully we can be competitive up to that point. So yeah, here in the States, it's on TNT, but I know the USA, Finland matchup is going to be through ESPN. But again, some people, here in the States don't really, have satellite or cable, so they do kind of rely on a lot of the streaming sites, or different providers to be able to afford their links. But yeah, here in the States, it's on TNT, and not a lot of people have access to it unless you have TNT, True TV, or Cinemax. So. Let's go, baby. I'm ready. Hope everyone is having a fantastic Wednesday. But Four Nations face-off tournament, exciting there. Canada, Sweden, Finland, USA tomorrow. We got Blazers, Nuggets here tonight. And then obviously as we get closer into the weekend, the NBA All-Star Game festivities and the Daytona 500. Now this will be a very fun next few days, and hopefully the Blazers can start this off for me here tonight against the Denver Nuggets. Let's go, baby. And on the thumb, on the left, I got my guy, Shaedon Sharpe. He's got to have a huge 25, 35, 40-point game. And on the right, one of the best players in the NBA, Nikola Jokic, the Joker. Let's go, baby. And missing DA out for a month is going to be very detrimental, on the ball club. Again, it gives a great opportunity from our rookie from UConn, Donovan Clingan, to step up, but his inexperience obviously will, not be, something that I think that a lot of us are looking forward to. We know that he's got the energy. We know he obviously has the toughness. And again, he gives us that grit and that grind. But again, being a rookie going against one of the best players in the NBA tonight, it might get a little ugly. Oh, nice. Have they been putting out trailers already? Nice. I haven't seen anything on X-Men 97 just yet. I haven't really been looking. It hasn't come up on my feed. But what I did see is one of your favorite shows that you recommended to me with Fallout, talking about when the next season comes across with some of the cast members that were in it. Sounds like it's going to be incredible. And these are what the actors are saying, but they said if you loved season 1, you're absolutely going to love season 2. So I can't wait for whenever that ends up debuting. You would probably have a better idea of that, Megan, being a super fan of that video game and that show as well. Definitely looking forward to that, and I'm definitely looking forward to Stranger Things ending this year in 2025 as well. Let's go, baby. We're about to get into tip-off here between the Blazers and the Nuggets. And in the Four Nations face-off, we got Canada up 2-0 on Sweden, as they got Wayne Gretzky and a few others there on the mic. Now, haven't seen it. Like I said, I haven't seen any photos or trailers of X-Men 97 or the new Fallout, but I can imagine it'll be must-see TV, and I definitely will be watching just like yourself. Oh, Disney 23 Expo. Nice. Where was the Disney 23 Expo located? Was it Was it in the United States or was it in like Europe? Where was that expo located? All right, Blazers, let's get it, baby. Anthony Simons, Denny Advia, Shaden Sharp, Donovan Clingan, Tumani Kamara. Let's get it, baby. We're going to need you. DA with the strained calf out for a month. Scoot out for a week with a minor injury. He'll be back after the All-Star break. This is going to be very, very tough, but hopefully we can find a way to get this job done. Yeah, unfortunate too, because I know Scoot was going to participate in some of the All-Star activity events on Saturday night, and since he has the injury, he's going to have to decline. I was really looking forward to seeing him, show what he can do. But again, we're going to have to see what the status is after the All-Star break is over, and hopefully he'll be ready right after that particular matchup. Oh, you saw it on YouTube. Nice. Let's go, Shay Shay. We need you, baby. Oh, Disneyland, California. Nice. Denver favored on the money line right now on Vegas for 9.5. So I know it's going to be very, very difficult. Let me see if there's any other updates here. So no Jeremy Grant, no Robert Williams III, no DeAndre Ayton, no Thibault, and no Scoot Henderson. That's tough. Like 3 main starters that we're not going to have any opportunity to get out there. And we rely on Scoot, Jeremy, and DeAndre Ayton a lot. So, again, that'll give an opportunity for some of the others to step up. But I just hope this one doesn't get ugly too quick. All right, tip-off is going to be here in just a couple minutes. They're just waiting for all the commercials, getting everyone set up with the refs and whatnot. And NBA slate, it's a little light. Celtics up 114-96 against the Spurs. Magic up 99-81 against the Hornets. Pacers and Wizards are knotted up at 110 with 4 minutes to go in the fourth. Nets up on the 76ers, 69-62 in the third. Knicks up 84-72 on the Hawks. Cavs up big on the Raptors, 95-60 in the third. Pistons, Bulls. Pistons up by 2 just before 2 minutes before halftime. And then we got the Bucks and T-Wolves in a good one at 51-50 at half. Bucks up by 1. And then the Kings and the Pelicans at half. Kings up by 2, 65-63. And then obviously on the NHL slate, we only have the 4 Nations face-off. Canada, Sweden. That's on right now. Canada up 2-0. Tomorrow, only one matchup in the NHL as well, USA and Finland. And as long as all the links and everything work correctly, I'm planning on doing that tomorrow, as well as watching some of the qualifiers there for Daytona. Definitely will be in on that. And again, and then as we get closer to the weekend, we're going to have some of the activities like, typically like a rookie sophomore game, USA versus the world. We'll see what the kind of format that they have this year. Then you have the 3-point contest, the dunk contest, and skills competition on Saturday. And then we got obviously the Daytona 500 on Sunday, as well as the NBA All-Star game. And I think I'm going to end up probably doing both. All right, baby, let's go. Let's go, baby. Anthony Simons getting it started early. I like that, baby. Murray, Strother, Jokic, Anthony Simons, Advia, Clingan, Kamara, and Murray in the starting lineup. Let's go, baby. We need a fast start. And again, the faster that we can get out to a lead and kind of put the pressure on this Nugget team, they're playing with house money. They got a majority of their players healthy. We're banged up, and we had a nice little win streak. But again, the last couple games, we've kind of hit a wall. So hopefully they'll bring out their A-plus effort here today, and we're up 3-0. I'll take that. Let's go. Let's go, Clingan. Good shit. I like it. We lost by 29 early on. All right, here we go, Blazers. Blazers at the top of the key. Denny Advia. Klingon. Hands off. Anthony Simons off the screen. Bang! It's good, baby. I like that. Let's go. We need a lot of Anthony Simons today. We might need 30 or 40 out of Anthony here today. Nice job, baby. I like it. Klingon off the switch with Denny Advia. The Joker, backdoor cut, and this is the best cutting team in the NBA. Layup is in, out, and no good. Corner three, in and out, no good. Simons with the rebound. Let's go, baby. Push. Simons. Deep three, in and out, no good. Get back, baby. Get back. A little switch. Joker. Jamal Murray. In and out, no good. Nice rebound by Denny. Push. Advia. Nice pass in the corner. Kamara. In and out, no good. Klingon is good off the glass. I like that, baby. Nice job, Donovan. And again, you're getting an opportunity to be able to shine for a month since DA is out with the strained calf. Joker with an easy one off the glass. All right, come on, baby. Denny. Klingon with the little pick and roll game. Kamara. Denny for three. Let's go, baby. Fast start for the Blazers. I like that. We need a lot of Denny. Let's go, baby. 8-6 Blazers. That's exactly what we want to see. 3 for 5 start. Corner three. In and out, no good. Come on, Klingon. You're going to have to fight for rebounds out there, especially with no DA, no DeAndre Ayton for a month with the strained calf. And that happened against Denver a couple days ago. Corner three is good. Get back. Anthony Simons. Denny Advia. Klingon with the screen. Two-man game. Up and under. No good. Rebound. Come on, Blazers. Show some effort. Fast break. 2-on-1. And then we foul. And we're still at intermission, obviously, for Canada and Sweden. And I know that's going to get going here in just a moment as well. We're watching both. Team Canada up 2-0 against Team Sweden. Second period coming up shortly. Nuggets at the line. First free throw is good. Christian Braun, he's been money. Allen Iverson, Christian Braun, Allen Iverson, Ty Lawson. Wow. So Rip City, started with Bill Schonely, and he passed away. He was like one of our OG announcers, back in the 70s, 80s, and early 90s. And it was one of those things that on the broadcast, it's something that, with obviously made baskets and, the sound of the ball going through the net. And, Rip City was born through him. And then it's just something that, kind of stuck, through our announcers. And it's, part of our culture here. And, even some of the jerseys will have Rip City on the front. And, it's a big part of the, Blazer, Trailblazer, Portland culture, other than just doing the Portland or, the Blazers on the front. And that's pretty much it. I mean, it's, he came up with the kind of the catchphrase and it stuck. And it's always cool when you can get it, from someone that, really had love and passion for the organization. And, he was always trying to come up with, natural catchphrases, not something that was forced. And it was just something I think he kind of blurted out, just watching the game, Rip City. And, and then, the other announcers liked it. The fans liked it. And it's just one of those things as soon as he ended up saying it, it kind of stuck. And year after year, it's something that just continues until this day. Free throw is in and out, no good. Get that board. 16-13 Nuggets. Murray with the jab step. Open three is good. Oh, we got to start that. We got to stop that. Jamal is money. Get back. Simons. Tumani Kamara. Take it, Tumani. Off the glass, no good. We need more people down there rebounding. Open three. And Christian Brown with three. All right, come on, Blazers. Anthony Simons. Hands off to Tumani Kamara. Danny Advia. Clingan. Trying to run the pick and roll, but again, he is a rookie, so there's going to be a little, feel to that. Almost traveled there by Tumani. Floater by Simons is good. Let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Nice job, Anthony. 16-13 Nuggets. And then the Canada Team Sweden second period is just about underway. Open three by Jamal is good. Oh, brother. And we're going to have a timeout now. 16-13 Nuggets. But at least we're not down, by 10 or 12 already. Again, hopefully we can keep it close all the way to the fourth quarter, but we'll see. Yeah, so I'm going back here, and it says the term Rip City originated in 1971, versus a game between the Portland Trail Blazers and the rival Los Angeles Lakers. The play-by-play announcer, Bill Schonely, shouted, "Rip City, all right," after a shot by Jim Barnett, and then he didn't really know where it came from, just, internally, and then they've been saying it ever since 1971, so pretty cool. I think that, as far as like our team logo, it's one of the coolest logos, not only in the NBA, but I think in team sports, because there's nothing that says Portland or Trailblazers, with the logo, with the pinwheel. And, it's pretty cool to be able to have a logo like that. Now we just got to be able to play good basketball to live up to the standard of it. All right, Team Canada and Team Sweden underway here. Team Canada up 2-0, and we'll see if they can add on a few more goals or if Sweden can get on the board. Oh, yeah? How's he enjoying school? Have you got a chance to talk to him since his first day? How is he transitioning with school and all? I mean, some of my best memories are from like 5 to 12 years old, so. Oh, come on, Blazers. Let's go. Denny, pick and roll with Clingan. Denny for three. In and out, no good. Get that rebound. At least try for it. There you go. Offensive board by Clingan. Give it back to him. Reward him. Now we got Shaedon Sharpe in there. We're going to need him to play, he's got to be that sixth man, but we might need to start him at some point. Sharpe. Jab step, fade away, no good. Get up, Clingan. There we go. Nice job, Donovan. That's what I'm talking to, baby. And that's what we're going to need. Nice job, Clingan, the rookie from UConn. Again, he's going to be our starting center for the next month while we're waiting for DA to recover from that calf strain that he suffered on Monday against the Nuggets. Joker, front rim, no good. Push. Banton is in. Hands off to Denny Advia. Advia to Clingan at the top of the key. Tumani Kamara for 3, in and out, no good. And we got to be able to have more than one guy down there trying to chase a rebound. Can't have 4 Nuggets down there and 1 Blazer think that we're going to get any offensive rebounds. Joker backing down on Denny. Double teamed. Nice pass down low. What a dime. Christian Braun is money. 21-15 Nuggets. Come on, Blazers. Nuggets with the steal. Oh, almost a travel. 3 is good. Oh, my. Sharp. Jumper. Rejected. Get up. Off the glass. No good. Come on, Blazers. Yeah, the red definitely pops a little bit more than the yellow, for sure. Yeah. Well, hopefully, with a condition like that, obviously with, special classes, special teachers and whatnot, that'll be something that, they'll have to have some patience, and hopefully that'll be a smoother adjustment, as the days go along throughout the school year. There'll be some good days and probably some tough days as well. So Joker going to the line with the reach in there by the Blazers. Team Canada up still 2-0 in the second period over Team Sweden in the Four Nations face-off. And then we're going to have Finland and USA tomorrow. And as long as all my stuff is working properly, that will be the stream that we end up doing tomorrow. Hopefully everything works on my end. Klingon going to the bench to get a little bit of a breather. First free throw by the Joker is good. Are we going to get white and blue jerseys for tomorrow's matchup? Free throw is good by the Joker. All right, come on, baby. Come on, Chauncey. You're going to have to really coach up. No Scoot Henderson, no Jeremy Grant, no DA. Shaden Sharp, jumper, front rim, no good. Fast break, 2-on-1. Off the glass, and good. Man, Denver makes everything. Awesome. Self-care always good, be able to get a chance to go, get a haircut or, take care of yourself in that particular way. Obviously going to always be a good day. Yeah, based on just the red, yellow, and I imagine on the internet they've already posted all the jerseys and whatnot that more than likely they're going to be wearing. But if we're getting red and yellow here, you would assume blue and white would be the next colors that you would assume that they would be wearing. Yellow is kind of an interesting choice for hockey, though. I don't know. Maybe I would have gone with a different color than yellow, but I guess that's the color for them. And obviously it's, based off, the country's flag and, what colors are involved, I assume. Backdoor cut. Man, Christian Braun is just beating the shit out of us here. 30-20 Nuggets. Come on, Blazers. Advia. And a reach-in foul by the Nuggets. Yeah. This looks a little odd, on the ice. It's cool that they're representing their country's colors, but yellow on the ice for a jersey, it just kind of looks weird. I mean, compared to like a traditional red, white, and blue, that we're kind of used to. So, not that I assume that they were going to wear something off like green or something like that, and nothing to do with their, heritage or their team colors or their, country's flag. But I don't know that. I guess it looks like Michigan, I guess, with the yellow and the blue where Maddie went to school, if I had to compare it to anything. Denny, free throw is good. Let's go, Blazers. Yeah, super bright on the ice. Corner three by Murray is good, brother. Jamal doing Jamal things. 31-20 Nuggets. Come on, Blazers. Sharp. Banton. Off the glass. And one. There we go. There we go. Nice job by Banton. Sidney Crosby going off the ice. Awesome to see him out there. Obviously, his career is starting to come to an end. Nathan McKinnon on the team as well. I mean, Canada has got some pretty top-tier players there. Free throw by Banton. In and out, no good. Joker. Pick and roll with Murray. Murray with another three. And foul. Like, sub, donate, comment, share. We're at double digits. We need 10 more to hit the goal. We're at 10. We need 20. So if you are in the room and haven't smashed that like button yet, please do. Help us get to that number so we can hit that algorithm. And obviously, we'll be shooting for 100 in the donos on every single stream. Yeah, been a few years for Sid. Murray, free throw is good. We're supposed to have snow in Oregon here tomorrow and the next day, so we'll see how much actually sticks, but Paisley will enjoy it. I assume it'll be like 1 to 3 inches, but who knows how long it'll be around for. I assume like a day or two, and it'll probably melt, by Saturday, but might be interesting for me and Paisley. It's been very cold for us lately. Sharp for three. In and out, no good. Brown with the rebound. Man, Brown is everywhere. What a hustler. In and out, no good. Left-handed layup. The one thing that Christian Brown wasn't able to succeed at here in the game so far, but offense, defense, rebounding, hustling. That's the type of player that the Blazers definitely need. Joker. Swinging it to Christian Brown. Back to the Joker. Jokic, backing down. Good ball movement by the Nuggets. And is that out of bounds? It's like Pickett stepped out of bounds or traveled. We'll take that. Come on, Blazers. 33-20 Nuggets. Anthony Simons bringing the ball up. Passes to Banton. Banton at the top of the key. Kicks it out to Toumani Camara. Pass down low and deflected by Jamal Murray. Possession Blazers. All right, timeout called. I assume that's by Portland. 33-20 Nuggets. And we're still 2-0 Team Canada over Team Sweden in the Four Nations face-off. Yes, that should be fun too. Yeah, I'm definitely excited for that. A little bit of NASCAR getting us ready for the Daytona 500. There's 9 spots, 2 qualifying races. Only 4 drivers get in for the race on the weekend. So I'll definitely be watching a little bit of that. That starts at 4 o'clock on FS1, and then the second heat at 5:45, which works perfectly because the matchup tomorrow is going to be at 5 o'clock Pacific on ESPN for USA and Finland, so I can watch it at the same time. Love that. All right, commercial break. Blazers getting beat up here, but again, a lot of our starters, being banged up as of late. No Scoot Henderson, unfortunate. He'll be back after the All-Star break. No Jeremy Grant and DeAndre Ayton with a strained calf. On Monday, he's out for a month. So again, that's going to mean Anthony Simons has to step up, Denny Advia, Shaden Sharp, a lot of Donovan Clingan. It'll be his first opportunity to start for a month straight. And then obviously Tumani Kamara, our best defender, has got to step up as well. Let's go, Blazers. "12 days. Is that when the F1 starts?" Yeah, I'm not going to watch, probably every single event, but just the fact that some of y'all love it so much, and I do like, NASCAR a lot. I mean, I can watch the trucks, I can watch Xfinity. I love the NASCAR Cup Series, and obviously the F1 cars go even faster and whatnot. I just need to get, more into speed with the teams, who's on them, the different brands, that are featured, Ferrari, Mercedes, etc. And then, once I get more, knowledge on that end, then it'll be more interesting to me. Just like it is with anything, the more that you know, the more interested you're going to be. The less you know, a little bit less interest. So, but I definitely will tune in to a few, probably F1 races throughout the season. So. Oh, March 26th. I was going to say, I thought that Cole was mentioning it was a little bit later. So, in Melbourne. Nice. "35-22 Nuggets. Come on, Blazers. Let's finish strong here in this first quarter. Let's not have this game be over already." Simons. Oh, rebound dunk by Shaden Sharp. One-handed, in and out, no good. That would have been a poster. That would have been an ESPN SportsCenter top 10 play, but just couldn't get it to go down. Joker with the spin move, up and under, and he is a wizard. Wow. A little up and under. I see you. 35-22 Nuggets. Nicholas in the building. What's good? How are you, brother? I got the Four Nations face-off, Team Canada, Team Sweden for the NHL. We got Nuggets Blazers. Tomorrow we got Finland and USA, as well as some qualifying for the Daytona 500. Definitely excited about that. Then when we get into Friday, obviously it's typically like a rookie-sophomore type game for the NBA All-Star Weekend. Saturday, you end up typically having the three-point contest, dunk contest, skills competition, and then on Sunday, Daytona 500, and then the NBA All-Star Game, and I plan on doing both. STL in the building. What's good? Jokic already with 7 assists. Joker doubled. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Come on, Blazers, buckle down. Jumper. In and out, front rim, no good. And that should be a turnover on Denver. What's good, bro? I'm ready for qualifying rounds. 9 spots, only 4 drivers get in. Definitely excited about that. Nice to be able to see Dale Jr. as a team owner for the first time, and being able to see what his driver can do, and just the whole hype over NASCAR getting ready. Shaden Sharp, front rim for 3, in and out, no good. Get back, Blazers. Fast break, 1-on-3. Big block. Walker says, "See you later," into the crowd. Tumani Kamara with the big Dikembe Mutombo swat. Team Canada up 2-0 on Team Sweden for Four Nations face-off still. Like, sub, donate, comment, share. If you haven't smashed that like button yet, please do. We're more than halfway to 20, so let's see if we can get there within the first hour, hour and a half. And obviously, we'll be shooting for 100 in the donos on every stream. And we'll be waiting for that first one to go, and then maybe we'll get a couple more after that. 36-22, Denver. Now they're doing a little bit of a review here. All right, Denver going to the line. I assume their Joker will be on the line. Yeah, I did notice one thing about like the NBA All-Star Weekend. You know, instead of doing, you know, like Team Giannis and Team LeBron, and now they have like 4 individuals where they're doing that. Can we get back to just doing Eastern Conference, Western Conference? Like they wonder why, you know, the NBA ratings overall are down because you're messing up a good product from the history that they had. Like it should be just rookie sophomore game, right? Skills competition, 3-point dunk contest, get the best individuals that want to participate and go back to the Eastern Conference, Western Conference. None of this Team Giannis, Team LeBron bullshit. You know, again, it's like you're catering to little kids and whatever you think, you know, this younger generation is going to like. We need to go back to what works. And again, we'll see how that all plays out, you know, with the different teams that have been drafted for the Sunday activities, but I don't like it. 40-27 Nuggets. Floater. Brown is good. Yeah, I watched a lot of the practice and the, you know, the media stuff. I watched all that stuff earlier, obviously today. And it's always about Napa know-how with my boy Chase Elliott, baby. 3 no good. Down low with the floater is good. End of the first quarter, 40-27, Denver. That's tough. She messaged me and said that she's feeling sick. So she normally would be here handling mod duties and likes and subs and donos and all that. But I told her if, you know, you're not feeling well, you know, and you just, you know, want to relax and watch TV or go to sleep, you know, do what you got to do. And so I don't think we're going to see her here tonight unless she messages me back or we see her in the room. So. But normally she is here. Good first quarter for Denver. Not so much for the Blazers, but no Scoot Henderson, no Jeremy Grant, no DeAndre Ayton. So for us to be able to put up 27 with a lot of the key starting lineup members out, pretty good. But defense has been very shitty the last couple games after our, you know, 9 wins out of, you know, 10 games that we had when we were the hottest team in the NBA for about a week and a half, 2 weeks. We definitely have hit a wall, and injuries have derailed us, so to speak. Canada 2, Sweden 1, as Megan mentioned, with about 10 minutes left here in the second period. Jonas Brodin, a defenseman, with the first goal of the tournament for Sweden. And obviously we're at a commercial break here, so I'm just keeping my eyes on this Four Nations face-off. Getting a little bit chippier within the last 4 or 5 minutes with Sweden and Canada. You're definitely seeing Sweden kind of get a little bit more aggressive. Got to get a little bit angry, a little bit aggressive. You know, you're down 2-0. Things getting a little bit chippy. That was a hell of a goal there in that replay that I saw there, top shelf, right over the goalie's head. And now we got a commercial break there as well. Let's go, Blazers. Step it up, Shay Shay. Let's go. Let's go, Kamara. Let's go, Klingon. It's your time. You don't have to worry about DA. He's out for a month with the calf strain, so it's going to be all you. Great experience for him, even if he does get roughed up a little bit. Sharp, got to be one of our best players. Denny Advia, all-around player. He's got to step up as well, and Anthony needs to take his game to a whole nother level with no DA, no Scoot, and no Jeremy Grant. And I assume Jeremy Grant and Scoot will be back after the All-Star break in about a week, but the DA injury is detrimental. Huge loss for us. He's going to be out at least a month, and that's too long, for a team that's trying to collect wins here. But maybe that'll put us back in the Cooper Flag sweepstakes from Duke on trying to get the number 1 pick in the draft. All right, here we go. Second quarter. Murray. DeAndre Jordan in the matchup. Top of the key 3 is good. Man, they are money. David in the building. What's good? Yeah, Kelsey's been getting ripped up on, Twitter /X, Instagram, Facebook for his lack of effort, blocking and, just that overall vibe. But he's not the only one that quit in that Super Bowl. He might be one of the more notable names that quit, when they ended up getting down big and whatnot. But, we'll have to kind of wait and see. But his production has gone way down, this year compared to last year. And, I'm not really too sure. I guess it really depends on the moves that they make, before he makes a decision and whatnot. But, they should already be looking at another, top tier tight end, to take his place at some point or another. Oh, alley-oop to Klingon, front rim, no good. Get back on D. Yeah, but again, for the Chiefs, run to start to decline, obviously you got Mahomes, you got Kelsey, Chris Jones, and then you got the coaches, Andy Reid and Steve Spagnuolo. Once you get rid of one of those guys or two, then obviously it's going to free up, some room for the Bills and the Ravens, Bengals, and a lot of the other teams that don't really have a defense yet. And if they can get a few pieces and get a defense, then we might not see the Chiefs in the Super Bowl in the next couple years. It might be new teams like Buffalo. And I know a lot of us would love to be able to see Josh Allen from Buffalo or Lamar from the Ravens represent the AFC, even if they don't win, just to get there at least once. And then, maybe they have to lose first before they win like Jalen did. But it would be nice to be able to see some different teams, get in, especially when they have likable players like Allen and Lamar and Burrow, for that matter. Banton off the glass, in and out, no good. Denver with the fast break, 3-on-3. Stolen by Shaedon Sharpe. Blazers going the other way. 3, wide open, in and out, no good. And turnover, Blazers. Come on. Yeah, I'm not sure if the Chiefs would take him back, though. They normally like taking back players that used to be on the team, but big 3 at the top of the key. But even if that were to happen, I'm not sure if you're ever going to see the elite Mahomes ever again. He's been kind of on the decline the last couple of years. So, obviously that would be a big help, but you need an offensive line to block for him to get him the damn ball. It's just like watching the Dolphins and Tua, right? When they get protection, Tua can throw for 300-400 yards, sometimes close to 500, 3, 4, 5 touchdowns and make Jalen Waddle and Tyreek look like sports gods, right? But again, when they don't have the blocking up front, then you see games where Tyreek has got 2 catches for 14 yards and that's it. So, there's a lot that needs to happen, but I'm not sure. I imagine Tyreek would love the idea, but even though he said, I want to leave Miami, and then he got interviewed a couple days ago and said, obviously, with all the different kids that he has, he's got like 10, baby mamas and 10 different kids. So I know a lot of them love that particular area, at least the ones that live with him or that are close by. So, living on the beach every day might be better than living in Missouri, in the middle of the country. But, he already has a championship. I'm not really sure if Tyreek is one of those guys that wants another. For him, I think it's just getting paid now, is kind of the thing. But we'll see how many years of losing that he'll do before, maybe another team will have an opportunity at him. So That is a good question, David. I mean, Andy Reid had Donovan McNabb and they had T.O., and they ended up making the Super Bowl once they actually got an elite receiver. They had Tyreek, and Travis Kelce, even though he's considered a tight end, he's a receiver, right? So it's not like they don't really have, just quote unquote wide receivers, but again, they're built a different way. You can't afford to be paying Kelce, Mahomes, and then another top tier player that wants elite money like Tyreek. At some point, someone's going to be a cap casualty or someone that's going to get greedy and then doesn't care about legacy and just wants to get paid. So, Captain in the building, what's good? You tell me. You've been watching Mahomes the last couple years. Again, offensive line, they ended up winning the Super Bowl back-to-back. But again, have you seen Mahomes look like a player that could throw for 4,000, 5,000 yards, 40, 50 touchdowns? Nobody drafts him in fantasy anymore, and I don't know, man. Even if you ended up getting better receivers, I still, you got Rashee Rice. When he's healthy, he's good. He's the best receiver they got right now. But again, Kelce's declining. You got a bunch of older receivers that are kind of washed, and whatnot. DeAndre Hopkins, that was a nice story. But how many, years does he really have left? Juju's washed. A lot of the guys that they have, Justin Watson, Noah Grays, these are guys that Mahomes would make look better than they really are, earlier in his career. But to me, he's on the decline. So even if you ended up bringing better players in, I still think the numbers wouldn't be as elevated as they were earlier in his career. They would be better than they are in the last couple of years, but not to the point where people are picking Mahomes in fantasy, if that makes sense. I still think that, he'll be a guy that he's a name, but people that play fantasy football, they don't draft him for a reason. So, his decision-making isn't as good. You can bring in better players, but decision-making, arm strength, some of these things are definitely going in the wrong direction, I feel. Nice. Yeah, I ended up watching the media day and then the little practice sessions that they had. We got the dual qualifier tomorrow. So I'm going to be watching USA and Finland, go at it. But I will be covering the NASCAR, obviously, races tomorrow as well. And then I'm going to be doing the Daytona 500. I'll be watching the trucks. I'll be watching Xfinity. But, streaming Sunday, I'll do Daytona 500 in the morning. And then I'll do the NBA All-Star game after that. But I will be watching everything. Toyota's first ever Daytona 500 pole. Nice. $50-34 Nuggets, already starting to get a little out of hand. Canada up 2-1 against Team Sweden in the Four Nations face-off. Gotten two things here on at the same damn time, usually three. Murray just going off on the Blazers here, as well as Christian Brown. I like him. He's a very solid role player. I'm just hoping that Napa know-how and Chase Elliott can get another dub just like he did at Bowman Gray. He's never won it before. His dad has won it, but, we'll see if that hot streak can continue, but it'll be tough. Sharp for three. In and out, no good. Poor effort for offensive rebounding. Come on, Blazers. Brown, shake and bake, floater, big block by Klingon. Sending it back to the top of the key, back to Jamal Murray. And I assume that they'll score here because that's just what Denver does. Murray, fade away, in and out, no good. Another offensive board by Denver by DeAndre Jordan. Thrash, Pinkston, Freddie Mitchell. Right. But, even those guys, might not be like elite players. They played well in that system, with the Brian Westbrook. And, so you may have not had a bunch of superstar names besides like Donovan McNabb and T.O. back then, but they were good enough as a team to go pretty far. Yeah, they didn't end up winning it, but 4 NFC championship games in a row and a Super Bowl loss. I mean, Andy Reid, is the best coach in this generation by a pretty hefty margin for what he did with Philly and obviously his run now, with the Chiefs and Spags as his defensive coordinator. But it feels like things are about to shift. We'll see if we end up, Detroit maybe get some more defensive players. The Bills get some defensive players, and maybe we'll get a Bills-Lions Super Bowl next year. The Super Bowl logo, obviously, will have some certain colors that typically will indicate who's going. It's been that way for the last 4 years, but I think the new logo has a little bit of pink in it. We don't got any teams that wear pink, but we will see who we end up getting next year. I would definitely be down for a Lions-Bills matchup if they can improve the defense on both sides. That would be very entertaining. The country would be split. A lot of people would love for Josh Allen to be champ and the Buffalo Bills to get off the curse. And Detroit is one of those lovable losers that's finally good now. And again, they just need to improve the defense and they can get there. Jamal Murray. Pick and roll with DeAndre Jordan. Murray just playing with the Blazers. Jumper is good. Denny. Floater is good. Nice job, Denny. Let's go, Denny. We need a lot more. Floater is good. Man, this one's already over. 54-37 Denver. Team Canada 2-1 up on Team Sweden. Like, sub, donate, comment, share. If you haven't smashed that like button yet, please do. Another three. Golly. 57-37 Blazers. They haven't updated it there on their end. Team Canada with another goal. They're up 3-1 now. We're at 11. 9 more likes to be able to get to 20. If you're in the room and haven't smashed that like button yet, please do. Now we're at 12. 8 more to go. We're still looking for our first dono on our dono train. Crosby with the assist. Nice. Crosby and Stone working together. 3-1 Team Canada. No one's surprised by the score, I don't think. Sharp at the top of the key. Pick and roll with Klingon. Jumper by Shaden Sharp. In and out, no good. I mean, how do you expect to get back into the game when you don't have enough people down there trying to put some effort to rebound? But again, we're a very young, inexperienced team, and the Nuggets are a team that could be in the NBA Finals or at least in the Western Finals against the Thunder. That could definitely be a strong possibility. And maybe one of the only teams that could possibly beat the Thunder in a 7-game series, possibly Denver. There's not very many teams that would be able to match up with OKC, but Denver is definitely one of them. They got a lot of size, good length, unselfishness, good ball movement, and they're the best cutting team in the NBA. Another timeout. 57-39 Nuggets, even though the scoreboard doesn't reflect that because the people at ESPN are lazy. No Maxey or Embiid. George had 2. Yeah, overrated. Appreciate that so much. Megan getting the dono train started. Sid the Kid getting it going. Stacks on stacks. Racks on racks. Little Cactus Jack. Bang, bang. Thank you so much. I assume you want some Sidney Crosby photos. We're at 20. 80 to go. Thank you so much. And Kako, I got you. See if I can find something with a collage of Sidney Crosby here. There we go. Those alternate black Canada uniforms are something else. I wonder if they'll wear those at some point. But I just saw a photo online of they're practicing and they have one group wearing the red and the other group wearing the black. Black looks pretty slick. Appreciate you. I'll get you a few more once we get into a commercial break. We're almost at halftime as well, so thank you so much. Appreciate you. And I'll get you Kako, some Kraken players as well. Joker, top of the key. Turned over by the Nuggets. Fast break by the Blazers. Push. 1-on-3. Simons for 3 is good. There we go. Nice job by Anthony Simons. Nice job, Anthony. Yeah, well, you know how it goes, bro. Some players are overrated. Again, some guys just want to get paid. Again, this NBA that, in 2025 is nowhere near the effort of even the NBA 25 years ago in 2000, and then going back even another 10 or 20 years prior to that, where the effort was much higher in the 80s and the 90s and whatnot. So, I think once you get certain superstars that get paid, they don't care about winning championships. They just want to get the most money, live in the destinations that have the best ability for women and partying and whatnot. Like, not every NBA player cares about winning a championship. A lot of times it's just about where can I live, where can I get the most money, who's got tax, who doesn't. The nightlife for a lot of those guys is more important than the game itself. And some players have it, and some players aren't. Some players are naturally gifted, and they have those great genes and natural athletic ability. But to be able to be great for a long time, you have to put in the work, film study, extra exercising, extra reps, and a lot of these guys just aren't willing to do that. So, yeah, but I would be pissed too. I mean, I wouldn't want a player like that on my team. Stolen by the Blazers. Push. 57-44. Nice layup there by the Blazers. Let's go. (3-1) Team Canada on Team Sweden. Alley-oop. Nice pass by the Joker. He is crazy with his basketball IQ. It's like watching Larry Bird modern day. He may not look like a guy that's got that type of skill set and basketball IQ or passing ability, but man, I mean, if there's anyone that would remind you of, a bigger guy that doesn't really look like he plays the part, the Joker is it. Amazing player. Denver at the line. What's the score, Captain? Corner 3 by the Blazers. In and out, and good. Thank God. Here we go. 58-49 Nuggets. I mean, at least we're hanging around. We're not getting blown out by 20 yet. 96-93, nice. McCann on the block. Stolen by the Blazers. Go all the way. Layup is good. Here we go. Little Capo Caco. Tomorrow should be fun. We've got a couple minutes before halftime, but I wanted to at least squeeze that in for you. Caleb in the building. What's good? Tough one tonight, and again, no DeAndre Ayton with the strained calf, out for a month. Clingan, stepping in for him, but he's young, he's a rookie, he's inexperienced. No Jeremy Grant, no Scoot Henderson. So, for us to be able to win a game like this, the defense has to be better. And again, someone needs to catch fire in the second half. And at least we're not getting blown out by 20 and the game's already over. We're down by 10, but again, you can make that up within a few minutes. Denver most likely is going to win this game again, like they beat us by 29 on Monday. But again, as long as we, show some effort, but when you got guys like the Joker that can stay flat-footed, get an offensive rebound, and put it back in the glass and make it look like nothing. Joker 3 for 7 today with only 9 points, and that's the reason why we're only down by 10. Normally we'd be probably down by much more than that if he was on point. Nice passing by the Blazers. Swing it. Banton for 3. I like that, baby. Let's go. Rip City. McCann on the block, huh? In and out, no good. Good hustle by the Nuggets. All the way down to the Joker. Rejected! Kamara with the big block on the Joker. Kamara for 3, front rim. Get back. Wow. You don't see the Joker get rejected that often. Now he's going to try to make him pay. And the thing I like about the Joker the most is that he's unselfish. He doesn't need to shoot. Oh my God. He got an offensive rebound flat-footed with one hand like this and then just flicked it in. I mean, there's not very many players that can do something like that. His basketball IQ is just through the roof. Less than 2 minutes to go here before half. Let's see if we can keep it closer. Corner 3, in and out, no good. Joker with the rebound, bringing the ball up like he's a point guard. Floater, oh my God. And Christian Brown goes for the dunk and gets fouled. Man, Joker is just ridiculous. I love his passing. Wish we could have a player like that for us. Second intermission for Team Canada and Team Sweden. Canada up 3-1 with one more period to go. Let's go, Rip City. I mean, we got a lot of players that are really, really fun to watch, right? Giannis, the Joker, and you get some other guys like SGA and Anthony Edwards that are kind of young and up and coming and have gotten progressively better and better each year, But again, it wouldn't shock me if we get a Nuggets Thunder Western Conference Finals, and if we get like a Cavs Celtics Eastern Conference Finals. Yes, there's going to be other teams that are going to, they're going to obviously jockey for position, but I don't think that would shock anybody. But Denver is incredibly deep. Starting lineup, bench, unselfishness. They match up with OKC, maybe the best in the West. I mean, not many teams can match up with OKC. Cleveland can to a certain degree because they play defense and they're one of the best teams in the East. Anthony Simons for 3, in and out, no good. Get back, Blazers. Paisley's in the room. Mrs. Dad. Joker. Pickett. 3 is good, man. Even their role players are hitting. 72, 56. Just when we had it down by 10, and then it's just a blink of an eye. It's almost 20 again. Fuck. Simons on the Joker, and he is fouled. Simons to the line. Let me get a little spot for my Paisley pup to lay down. Come here, honey. Lay down. Here, honey. Lay down. Lay down over there, honey. Lay down over there. First free throw is good. Oh, man. Shows you like how quick an elite team, can just rise up and increase those numbers on that scoreboard. Free throw is good. 72-56 Denver. Second intermission, 3-1 Team Canada over Team Sweden. Come on, Blazers, play some D for the last minute. Shit, man, they're just making everything. Another corner three is good. Simons, off the dribble, floater is good. Nice job, Anthony. Jamal Murray's got 26 points, 5 from 8 from deep in the first half. So it's like if it's not the Joker, it's Jamal Murray, and it's Jamal Murray, and a little bit of Jamal Murray. I mean, is he trying to score 30 in the first half? My God. One of the most underrated point guards in the entire NBA, Jamal Murray. Unbelievable. Not what I want to see. Pick and roll. Simons with Klingon. Simons rejected. Fast break. 4-on-2 Nuggets. Christian Brown kicks it out to Jamal Murray for three again. They did a heat check with him. I mean, the guy is on fire. Jamal Murray with 29 in the first half. Playing phenomenal. And again, when your team can't play defense or rebound, you're not going to win too many games. And you have injuries on top of that. All right, we're at halftime, finally. 73-56. Brutal. Wow, another block. Are they going to call Murray with the foul there? They're going to try to get Murray to the line so he can put up 30 in the first half. Golly. Jokic with the tip. Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? Just when I was hoping that we could only be down by 10, by half, and then it just increased to 20. Just like that. Unbelievable. All right, let's get some more photos up for Megan. Megan, are you still in the room? We'll get you some more Kraken photos and Sidney Crosby. I like the way that you think, and again, we're going to have some kind of run in the third or fourth quarter, but, it's not like we're going to win this game. Again, we have injuries to Scoot, injuries to Jeremy Grant, injury to DeAndre Ayton. Even if we had everyone healthy, we're probably losing this game. But again, if we can't play defense and a player on their team has already got 30 at the half, what can you say? At least we had our nice run of winning 9 out of the last 10 before we kind of hit the wall with these injuries and lack of defense. But it's still Rip City till I die. All right, let's get some more photos for you. Injury to insult. Sure, I got you. Judah in the building. What's good? $75-56 Nuggets. Yeah, I plan on doing the All-Star festivities as well as the Daytona 500, but Again, I was mentioning it, and I don't know if you were in the room. Can we just go back to East-West instead of having teams, being selected? I think that's like the corniest shit out of everything. Like, why are we doing teams? Like, Team Kenny, Team Chuck, Team Shaq, Team Candace. That's stupid. Like, can we just go East-West? So you have to have Team Kenny play Team Chuck to 40, and then untimed, and then it's Team Shaq versus Team Candace, whoever wins that. Then we have like a championship round, whoever gets to 40. That's a dumb way to go about it, if you ask me. It should be rookie-sophomore game, regular skills competition, three-point dunk, and then on Sunday, Eastern Conference, Western Conference, like it used to be when it was fucking good. Not these stupid-ass teams that they draft, and then it's whoever gets to 40. That's a dumb thing to do, and they wonder why the NBA ratings are fucking down, because they, are trying to cater to people that don't even watch. Ridiculous. Yeah. And, again, Klingon is, very young, but we'll see how it goes. Like, you can't tell me that, that people like enjoy that format, even when they just did two people, Team Giannis, Team LeBron. I still didn't like that either. Like, it takes away the history of the game when things were good. Eastern Conference, Western Conference, nobody picking their friends or whatever, just I want to be able to see, the best in the Eastern Conference play against the best in the West. That's the way it should be. I'm used to seeing like Drexler and Jordan in the dunk contest, or at least give me someone like Vince Carter, or Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon, at least if it's not going to be like big names, it's guys that can actually dunk and put on a show. But it's like they always, Mac McClung. It's like, okay, that's fine, but it's like, how many times are they going to stretch out Mac McClung to be in the dunk contest, It's like the skills competition and the three-point contest at least have the best people available for the most part, unless someone declines and just wants to play in the All-Star game and that's it. But the dunk contest is flawed. The All-Star game is flawed. And with all that being said, am I still going to cover it, over this weekend with the Daytona 500? Yeah, but, I just wish that they were smarter about it. Let me delete these, make some more room. We're at 20:80 to go. Like, sub, donate, comment, share. If you haven't smashed that like button yet, please do. Help your boy out. And we're watching the Blazers and the Nuggets. And we're also watching Team Canada go against Team Sweden. Sidney Crosby there on your screen. Yeah. I agree with that. And I don't know, like I said, MLB, does it the right way. They have the team history and they keep it that way, but obviously Pro Bowl is terrible. And I even think that some people over the last few years with some of the adjustments that they made even to the NHL festivities, which typically is number 2 behind MLB, haven't been the greatest, decisions, being made. I still think it's still one of the better festivities, with the MLB, but, I definitely feel like the Pro Bowl and the NBA don't do their fans justice. The NHL and the MLB at least try, and they actually have players that care and try. But with the Pro Bowl and the NBA, it's more of like a concert than an exhibition, rather than an actual like fun thing to get behind, in my opinion. So, yeah, me too, 100%. When it actually meant something. Sprinkling a few more Kraken photos here for Megan for her don't know. %41 from the field. That's not going to get it done, Blazers. 8 for 22 from deep. Nuggets 12 for 22, only 12 assists. 16 rebounds for the Blazers, 34 for the Nuggets. Can't win a game when you can't defend and you can't rebound. Facts. All right, third period is starting here for the Four Nations face-off. See if Team Sweden can catch up. I highly doubt that they will. Pretty good possibility of Team Canada scoring at least one more goal before the night is up. They've been very efficient up to this point. Could end up being a 4-2 final or something of that nature if Team Sweden can get their act in gear. Oh, you know I am. Yeah, you know I am, bro. You know what's crazy? I ended up looking at some stats. You know, even though we know that we're like one of the worst hitting teams, you know, in Major League Baseball and playing, you know, obviously at T-Mobile and, you know, playing at, old school Safeco, you know, all the different names that we've had at that ballpark over the last few years. Believe it or not, all right, the Mariners easily had the best winning percentage in home games when we scored 3 runs or more. And that's standard, right? Because normally we need to score 4 or 5 to win a game, right? 4 or 5 and we win. When we scored 3 or more, you know what our record was last year? 43-7, number 1 in Major League Baseball. 43-7. Number 2 was Cleveland at 46-13. You know, we are dominant. Our winning percentage was .860. Could you just imagine if we actually had some fucking hitters, you know, besides, you know, Cal, you know, in this like 200 to 220 range, and Julio having an off year, and JP Crawford getting injured, and Victor Robles saving the day and getting Randy Arozarena late. But if we could have just put all our guys, you know, and actually have a solid hitting season, 43-7 record at home when we score 3. That's not like scoring 8 or 9 or 10. It's not asking too much. That's the standard to score 3, 4, or 5 or more. So it just shows you if the Mariners, with our amazing elite pitching staff, arguably the best in MLB from 1 through 5, if we could actually get some fucking hitters, you know, we could probably get to 90 wins, win the division, and then who knows how far we could possibly go. Isn't that crazy? See, I always like being able to drop the stat line and whatnot. And, you know, I always look at, you know, things that I have to look at the bright side of things. And it shows you, you know, how our hitting is so flawed. But now that we don't have Service, you know, and we have Wilson and we have Edgar and Ichiro and Griffey and all these other old school players, you know, that will come and go and try to help them out, you know, different tools and hitting. And, you know, it's really going to be up to the players themselves to be able to take themselves to the next level. But we need Julio to play like a top 5, top 10 player this year. 30-30 or 40-40. I mean, we need him to be that guy and to be an all-star this year. And hopefully Cal, same thing. We need him to be able to still be the best player on the team. Victor Robles, do your thing. And then we just need the other guys to step up. And I definitely assume Team Sweden with a goal. Wow. And that's exactly what they needed. But we definitely need, you know, Cole Young, as well as, you know, some of these others that we have, you know, waiting in the wings to step up. And I assume that we are going to get at least 1 or 2 players from AAA that will be on the team. And hopefully that will fill in the gaps, especially when you got guys like Polanco playing third, which is not smart. You know, Dylan Moore maybe playing second. We need better players, you know, at first, second, third, and shortstop. And hopefully JP Crawford will be the good JP, not the injured JP. So we'll see where it goes. Nice. Good job, Captain. That's a pretty wild stat, though, don't you think? 50 games, 43 wins, 7 losses, number one in MLB. Number one. And then obviously in retrospect, last place, the White Sox, we already know how bad they were. 19-27 was their record, and that's dead last. Crazy, man. So we had Nathan McKinnon and Brad Marchand score in the first period. Then we ended up having Jonas Brodin and Mark Stone assisted by Sidney Crosby in the second period. And then Adrian Kempe assisted by Eric Garrison and Matthias Ekholm for Team Sweden. Well, I'm glad Team Sweden is definitely trying. They're not getting blown out, so at least that they're making it interesting. And who knows? Maybe they'll tie it up. But at least now Team Canada is on high alert now. And hopefully we get a couple more goals in this game before the game ends. I would love to see a 4-3 final or a 5-4 final if we can get it up to that. But maybe a 4-3 final, if we can get it to that point, would be great. Yes, I agree. Yeah, and it sounds like, Captain, based on the Mariners and some of the affiliates, it sounds like they are going to be televising like 7 or 8 games, going into February, early March, and then at the end of March into April. So we're going to get a few games in the Cactus League and the Grapefruit League that will be televised. They're not going to do all of them, but it sounds like they're going to do about 14 or 15. And if that's the case, I may end up streaming, some of those, even though it is like preseason baseball. But depending on, who's playing and, how close we are getting to the regular season, there's a chance that, I'll try to, grind out maybe a stream or two, depending on if I have access to it. So first goal for Adrian there. And we're still here at halftime, 75-56 Nuggets. Yeah, me too. And again, it's just sad that we have horrible owners, that just care about profits and they're not willing to spend. But again, at least we're not making, bad moves with bad contracts and whatnot. But again, it'll give an opportunity where, they're going to be relying on all the guys that we have in single A, high A, double A, triple A. And if those guys pan out, with the pitching staff, if we can keep it intact, we might be able to make the playoffs that way instead of just trying to, get a Pete Alonso and hope that it works out, And just because Pete can hit, in New York doesn't mean that Pete could hit in Seattle. So we'll see how it goes. But I'll definitely be grinding it out. And, my plan is to do 150 plus games out of the 162 for the Mariners. So good, bad, or ugly, we're going to do them. About 15 minutes left in the third period. Canada up 3-2 against Team Sweden in the Four Nations face-off. And then we get a good one tomorrow, USA and Finland. USA, I would assume, will be favored, but we'll see how that matchup goes. Team Canada was favored here tonight, had the early lead, but Team Sweden says, hey, don't forget about us. We still got some, really good quality players in the NHL represented by Sweden. So, and I'm glad that it's not 3-0. I'm glad Team Sweden isn't just rolling over and just saying, I give up. You're getting a good competitive matchup here. I imagine tomorrow will be the same. All right, we're at 15. If you haven't smashed that like button yet, please do. We only need 5 more to get the goal. Now we're at 16. 4 more to go, and we're at 20. 80 to go on the Dono train. Let's go, baby. Shout out to Megan for starting off that Dono train, and here we are in the third quarter. 77-59 Nuggets. I mean, at this point, I just hope that, we can get it down to 10 points or less, but The way that we've been playing with all these injuries and how good the Nuggets are, it's probably more likely that we're going to lose by 30 rather than losing by 10. Lost by 29 against the Nuggets on Monday. And then we lost PA and Scoot in that game too. Jokic, the Joker, elite passer, and he can just see over the top of everyone. Christian Braun, up and under to the Joker, and he's so smooth with it too. You know, I try to like compare him to like a Gunther in WWE or like a Larry Bird from back in the day. You just look at them and they don't really scream athleticism when you look at them. They just look really big and stocky, but they, you know, you don't really think that they have all the tools like some of the others. And then you start to realize that their tools and their basketball, wrestling, IQ is a lot higher than a lot of the others that their opponents are, going against. And that is facts. Denny at the top of the key. Backdoor cut. Simons with the jumper. In and out, no good. Donovan Clingan with the offensive board and fouled. Let's go, Clingan. We need you, baby. A great opportunity for you to start as a rookie here for the next month. But again, we need other guys to come back like Jeremy Grant and Scoot Henderson to get the most out of him. First free throw by Clingan, looking like Shaq with a brick. No good. Clingan, 6 points, 3 for 5 from the field, 9 boards and 2 blocks. I mean, he'll definitely finish with double-double. Free throw is good. Come on, Blazers. Jamal Murray doing crazy things, dropping a 30 in the first half. Pick and roll with the Joker. Murray with the switch. Behind the back on Toumani Camara. Kicks it out to Christian Braun for 3. Is good. Man, Christian Braun is a stud. That guy is super underrated. I would love to have a player like that on the Blazers. So good. He's like a Denny Advia. Denny, floater. And good. There you go, Denny. Nice job. Denny with the layup, trying to stop the bleeding here. But again, we're down by way too much. 84-67 Nuggets. Christian Braun at the top of the key. Back to Jamal Murray. To the Joker. Pick and roll with Jamal Murray. Murray, fadeaway. It's good. Golly, he's good. 32 points for Jamal Murray. Twelve made threes in the first half and 1 for Anthony Simons. There we go. Come on, Anthony. Step up for DA. Step up for Jeremy. Step up for Scoot. Gosh, we missed those guys. Free throw is good. Nice three-point play by Simons. At least someone's not giving up. Christian Braun. Got 13:01 left in the third period. 3-2 Canada. Nice pass by the Joker. Man, he's looking like Larry Bird out there. What a dime. His court vision is the best out of any big man in the NBA. Clingan with the dunk. 2 hands. And good. There we go, Clingan. Nice job, Donovan. Now get back on D. Let's go, baby. Nice pass to the Joker down low and a reach-in foul called. Joker at the top of the key. Jamal Murray, who is on fire. Top of the 3 key. In and out, no good. Get that rebound. Nice to see at least someone on the Blazers trying to rebound. Denny, fast break to Clingan. Clingan, go up, go up, go up, get big. Yes, and 1. There you go. There you go. Nice job, Klingon. And again, this is going to be the most minutes that he's ever played. He's going to get fatigued. He's going to get tired. But again, it's one of the best draft picks that we've had, since C.J. McCollum and Damian Lillard, as well as Anthony Simons. Nice job, Klingon. And we got a little bit of a timeout here. 84-69 in Denver. 3-2 Team Canada over Team Sweden with about 12 minutes to go. Stratha, 11 points. 149 to 148. Whoa. How many points does Brunson have? I like watching the Knicks with Brunson. That's a player that, Dallas should have never got rid of, but you could have said that for Porzingis, as well as Luka as well. What a dumpster fire the Dallas Mavericks are. I mean, he ended up getting Anthony Davis, but he only lasted 3 quarters, and now he's hurt. So, and again, Davis is still a good player, but he's a lot more injury prone than Luka. I wouldn't want to be a player or a fan on that team. I mean, they already got to deal with the Dallas Cowboys on top of that. So you got to be a Cowboy fan and a Maverick fan. You might as well stop watching sports or go to another team, huh, Paisley? Paisley, she doesn't even want to talk about it. She's like, yeah, they're terrible. We got a commercial break, and I got the Four Nations face-off here as well. 3-2 Canada over Sweden with 11 minutes left in the third period. Notable names like Sidney Crosby and Nathan McKinnon on Canada. That is crazy. I might have to turn that on. Yeah, you typically don't see scores that high. Those are the type of scores that I'm used to seeing when I was a kid in the 80s and 90s. That was like the regular. Like, you wouldn't even have to go to overtime to get a score like that. And it looks like the Knicks won by 149-148 final in OT. Wow. I got to look at the box score. Trae Young at 38. How many did Brunson have? 36. Towns with 44. Wow. What a game. Ayton is out for a month. We're fucked. Oh, another goal by Team Sweden. No way. And we tied it up 3-3, and the fans are going crazy. Wow. But Ayton has a strained calf that he got on Monday. Scoot is out for only a week. So after the All-Star break is over, we're going to have Scoot and Jeremy Grant back. Minor injuries there, but Ayton really fucked up the calf and strained it. He's going to be out for at least a minimum of a month, and they'll evaluate him, after a month. So it could even be longer than that. So not good. It's like, we needed everyone on our team to be healthy just to be able to kind of compete. And, we won 9 out of 10 games. But then since then, we've kind of hit a wall and played some better opponents the last few games. And we got blown out by Denver by 29 on Monday. And here we are on the brink of getting blown out again. But we're trying. 85-72 Nuggets. And a foul possibly by Klingon. Joel Eriksson with that goal. Brett and Raymond with the assist. Sweden getting that Uncle Mo and that momentum. I love it. Free throw. Front rim is no good. Joel Eriksson. This one definitely has lived up to the hype. And I think tomorrow's will too. USA and Finland, that'll be the stream tomorrow while we also watch the Daytona 500 qualifiers. They're going to be on at the same time, so I'll be kind of covering both at the same time. Advia, fadeaway, front rim, no good. Klingon, and a reach in and swatted out of bounds. That should go back to Portland. That's one of the higher scoring matchups that we've seen this year. Knicks beating the Hawks 149-148 in OT. Denny off the glass and good. Nice job, Denny. I mean, we might be getting our ass kicked, but I want to be able to see who's putting out effort. Christian Braun. Hands off to the Joker. Joker evaluating Denver's offense. Backing down. Tipped away by Klingon. Fade away by the Joker is good. Man, he's amazing. He's got that Larry Bird touch. It's just unbelievable. And then a steal by the Nuggets and another score. Fucking A. Jesus Christ. Jamal Murray's trying to get 50 tonight. Joker with the rebound. Fast break. 1-on-3. Christian Braun. Brown pass to the Joker. Joker for three. In and out, no good. Thank God. Rebound by the Blazers. Simons. Reach in by Christian Braun and tipped away. Where's the foul? Damn it. Reflect in the building. What's good? How are you, brother? I had a really good stat that I actually was telling Captain about the Mariners last season because I'm always looking, we're getting closer to some Cactus League and whatnot. The Mariners record last year at home, right, when we scored 3 runs or more, and the standard is typically 4 or 5. Number 1 in the MLB with our pitching staff, 43 wins, 7 losses. Number 2 is the Cleveland Guardians at 46-13. I mean, can we just get some hitters in Seattle? What could actually happen if we actually could get some hitters in Seattle? We could get to 90 wins and actually do some damage in the playoffs. Klingon with the offensive board and then the shot clock violation. Canada and Sweden going at it in the Four Nations face-off. We're watching that as well. Tomorrow's stream will be Finland and USA, as well as the Daytona 500 qualifiers. We'll be following both of those things. 1972 Nuggets. No DeAndre Ayton, no Scoot Henderson, no Jeremy Grant. Lots of injuries. And we had Ayton get injured on Monday against the Nuggets, as well as Scoot. Scoot out for a week, Ayton out for a month. We are fucked. Play D. And on top of that, with injuries, if you can't play defense or rebound, games are going to get away from you. 91-72 Denver. Yeah, I mean, I don't know who did that on the schedule. We played them on Monday on the road, day off, and then we played Denver at Denver again. Like, who the fuck wrote that schedule? Terrible, But we have the All-Star, weekend festivities coming up. Daytona 500, NASCAR Truck Series, Xfinity Series, NASCAR Cup Series, rookie-sophomore game, even though it won't be that. Skills competition, 3-point dunk contest, and some dumbass thing where they do a bunch of teams in the NBA. Team Chuck, Team Kenny, Team Candace, Team Shaq. That's stupid. Whoever gets to 40 points first and then you go to the next round. How about Eastern Conference, Western Conference NBA? And you wonder why your ratings are some shit. Go back to what was working. Rookie sophomore game, dunk contest, 3-point skill competition with actually good fucking participants, and Eastern Conference, Western Conference, instead of stupid Team Giannis, Team LeBron, or Team Chuck and Team Kenny bullshit. Like, who cares about that? Can't we just get Eastern, Western? Stupid. I mean, we thought the fucking Pro Bowl was terrible. I mean, the NBA All-Star festivities are lining up to be bad this weekend. But will I be covering it? Yeah, I will. But I'm actually a little bit more excited about the Daytona 500 than the All-Star game, if I'm being honest. But I do like the skill competition, the dunk, and the 3-point. I think that might be the best thing over the weekend. Rookie sophomore game, or whatever they call that. That's been changed over the years, and doing these little miniature teams for the actual All-Star game is terrible. 91-72 Denver. Turnover. Blazers. What's new? Jokic 17, 12, and 8. Jamal Murray had 30 in the first half. He's going for 50 tonight. Joker, errant pass out of bounds to Christian Braun, who's been amazing. What a great third option for Denver. And normally it's like a Michael Porter Jr. or like an Aaron Gordon. Air ball. Christian Braun with the rebound. And we have a 3-3 tie with Canada and Sweden in the Four Nations face-off. 9 minutes to go in the third period. Corner three. In and out, no good. Come on, Blazers. Fucking rebound. Push. Simons, spin move. Hit him with the spin cycle. In and out, no good. Clingan takes it away. Good effort by Clingan. There we go. And again, Donovan will get plenty of playing time now since Ayton has that calf strain and is going to be out for a month. But again, for us, getting hot and winning 9 out of 10 games, we have a better chance of losing 9 out of 10 moving forward without a lot of our key guys playing. But again, it's always going to be Rip City till I die. Free throw by Clingan, in and out, no good, looking like Shaq. Free throw is good. Full court press on Jamal Murray, like that's going to help. Donovan Clingan, 12 points, 14 boards. But a tough assignment when you have to go against the fucking best big man ever in this generation in the Joker, besides guys like Giannis and Joel Embiid. Christian Brown for 3, in and out, no good. Nice rebound by Clingan. Pushed. Anthony Simons. Attack the paint. Layup is good. There we go. There we go. Nice job, Anthony. At least someone's trying out here for the Blazers. Joker. Jamal Murray for 3. In and out, no good. Clingan with another rebound. I love it, man. Give him some experience. Foul! Come on. Christian Brown reaching in on Simons. No call. Jamal Murray. Banton on him. 7 minutes left in the Nations face-off. 4 Nations, 3-3, still tied up. Joker with a spin move, moving like slow-ass molasses, and one is good. Nobody can guard him. Yeah. Yes. Judah, how was the ice fishing? Me and Judah follow each other on socials and whatnot, and seeing you be able to go on some nature walks. You've been doing some ice fishing and whatnot. Did you have any luck with the ice fishing? I mean, obviously you guys got that cold weather. We're supposed to get snow. I don't know about you, we're fucked up in Washington, but Oregon is supposed to get snow tomorrow and Friday, and it'll probably melt Saturday. But we are supposed to get in some areas, and I don't know if we're going to get it here where I live with me and Paisley, but supposedly 1 to 3 inches, somewhere or sometime between tomorrow and Friday. And I don't know if it's going to stick or whatnot, but I know me and Paisley are going to get out there and have some fun. Still do our regular 2 hours of walking each day. But it has been in the 20s, and it's been super cold in the morning and in, late at night, because I usually do a late night walk with Paisley. And she's like, I usually talk to her and I say, okay, do you want to go long way or the short way? And then, she'll kind of just decide which route she wants to go based on, how cold it is. And the last couple nights, she's like, fuck this is too cold, Dad. And we've been doing more of a short walk. 2 long walks in the morning and the afternoon, but then the night walk, when the wind is blowing, it's a little bit too much. And I know that she just wants to be able to snuggle with Dad and obviously play some games, a little tug of war, nibble on a bone. I don't blame her. 3-3 in the 4 Nations face-off as we're on a commercial break here. Canada and Sweden knotted up at 3. Canada was up early, 3-1, and Sweden has rebounded to tie it up. Okay, you're getting the same thing as me then, 3-4. But we don't really know if that's going to be the case because we were supposed to get snow last week, but it happened on one day for us in the morning, right? And it didn't stick, and at night, and it didn't stick, and that was it. And then that was just one day. But, we were supposed to have, 4 or 5 days from last week to this week, but that never came into fruition. So, we need one more like the 20, baby. And we're at 20 on the Dono train, 80 to go. But tomorrow's stream will be 4 Nations face-off since we don't have a lot of NBA action. Blazers are off. Not a lot of good matchups. So it'll be Team USA versus Team Finland. We'll do that. And then the Daytona 500, they have a qualifier where they have 9 drivers and they only have 4 spots. So they're going to be doing like these little mini races tomorrow to determine who's going to be in the big race on Sunday. So I'll be watching that at the same time as Team USA, Go USA, versus Team Finland. And hopefully it'll be as good as this game that we got here tonight. Obviously, Blazers, we're getting whooped, 96-75, and we lost by 29 on Monday. But again, we're like one of the youngest teams in the NBA, and we have injuries. We can't play defense, and we can't rebound. So I'm not really too surprised here. So Christian Braun, 7.3 points per game last year. This year, 14.9. And his field goal percentage up from 46 to 58%. He's been a great third option for the Nuggets. Nice ball movement. Banton for three. In and out, no good. Joker with the rebound. Swallows every rebound down there like Klingon. Christian Braun, 15 points, 8 boards, and 4 assists. Two-man game with the Joker. Nikola Jokic backing down, up and under. And offensive rebound is good. Gosh, lazy basketball. Get back. Oh, holy cow. Jamal Murray tried to go for a throwdown on the Blazers there. It's like, if you guys aren't going to play D, I'm going to try to throw it down on you. He did get fouled, though, before he had the poster Sports Center top 10 dunk on us. $36 points for Jamal Murray, 6 for 11 from deep, 12 from 19 from the field, 6 for 7 from the line. First free throw is good. $180 Nuggets. And we're still tied up at 3-3 with Canada and Sweden. Shaedon Sharpe now with the ball in the backcourt, and we're definitely missing, DA, Scoot, and Jeremy Grant. I mean, to have 3 of our starting 5 not playing, it's hard to be able to keep up, with the elite teams in the NBA, let alone the bad ones. Joker. Wide open 3 in the corner. In and out, no good. And over the top of the backboard for the turnover. Yes, Finland playing U.S. tomorrow. That'll be on at 5 o'clock Pacific on ESPN. This one is on TNT, True TV, and Showtime? No, Cinemax. With their little partnership and whatnot. But tomorrow's ESPN, so more people will be able to watch. Nice throwdown dunk. All right, full court press on Jamal Murray. I don't know the strategy of that, but Murray backing down. All the way to the rim. Layup with the left hand is good. And this is getting ugly. It's been ugly for a couple quarters. Shaedon Sharpe. Can't be too one-on-one here. You got to be unselfish. Murray for 3. In and out, no good. Heat check. Murray with the follow through as well. Oh my God. 42 for Jamal Murray. But again, our defense is terrible. On a scale of 0 to 10 for defense, our defense is a 0 today. But we are playing against one of the best teams in the NBA. Maybe the only team that could beat OKC in a 7-game series this year. If they ended up matching up in the Western Conference Finals. I'm not sure if there's any other team besides Denver that could match up based off body size, bench, coaching, and all-star caliber talent. Yeah. Gretzky lit them up, and they definitely fought back. And momentum in hockey is one of those things, like, as anyone that's ever watched, right? Sometimes it takes a long time to be able to get that first goal, but once you get that first goal, sometimes that next goal comes within like a minute right after that first one that you had to wait for maybe a period or two to get. And the momentum has definitely shifted from Canada to Sweden in the third period and kind of towards the end of the second. 104-87 Nuggets. Christian Braun, Shaedon Sharpe at the top of the key. Career high is 50 for Jamal Murray. Backdoor cut, and they're the best cutting team in the NBA. Very unselfish, the Denver Nuggets. Christian Braun is something else. Now we got 4 minutes left in the third period. 3-3 tie. Canada and Sweden. Corner three is good. There we go. No, it's completely separate from the All-Star break. It's kind of like a mini tournament that they do, but separate from the All-Star game festivities that they have and the events that they have. Nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Corner three, in and out, no good. Can anyone get a fucking rebound? Of course not. There we go. Banton. Shaedon Sharpe. Banton for three is good. There we go. Oh, actually, it looks like it is. So it says that the game's hosted in Montreal at Bell Center and in Boston, TD Garden, hosted by the NHL. NHL players, Four Nations face-off temporary replaces the NHL All-Star Game this year. I thought it was separate, but I guess it wasn't. So I guess it is. I thought they were going to do the Four Nations and something with the All-Star Game, but I guess depending on what year, that is going to replace it this year. I thought that we were going to get an All-Star Game, but there will not be an All-Star Game this year. That's a little bit of a letdown. I mean, this is kind of cool for the Four Nations, but All-Star, a game is something that we're kind of used to. As far as you don't get that in the Pro Bowl because obviously we know that's terrible. But wow, I had to look it up. So. Yeah, but I could have sworn it was separate, but I guess it's taking over the All-Star Game this year completely. No NHL All-Star Game. Murray for three. Golly. End of the third period, 107-91 Nuggets. Yeah, it's all good. Again, not every, single person is going to follow, 4, 5, 6, 7 different sports, with all the things that they got going on. Like for me, this is my full-time job. So it's like, I got to be able to do whatever the main events are, whether it be Mariners or, NFL, college football, whether we go to the NHL or the NBA or WWE, or if there's some UFC or boxing. So, and, I feel like with baseball and basketball and NASCAR and wrestling, they're not going to be for everyone. It's definitely going to be one of those things you have to have a connection, to those particular sports. It's not as easy to watch, maybe compared to like football. NFL and college football are probably the easiest to watch, like as far as like in the United States, for most fans. But, I know a lot of us have just as much love for these other things, and sometimes even more, with the NFL and the college football scene. Yeah, I'm hoping we get a Canada-U.S. final in this little tournament. That's what I'm hoping for, but I don't know if we're going to get that. All right, we got a minute to go. I wonder if this is going to go to OT or if you're going to get some late minute heroics from Canada or Sweden. But we're getting down to the nitty gritty now as we're on a commercial break. Canada, Finland. You might be right, Megan. Could be. I mean, I did look at the roster for Team USA. It's not the greatest. Canada's roster, might be better. But, I mean, we got some notable names. Austin Matthews, Jack Hughes, Quinn Hughes, Jack Eichel, Matthew Tkachuk, and JT Miller. So there's names. There's enough talent there from those guys that I named to get it done. But, I have to kind of compare and see what we have. And Canada's got, Sidney Crosby and a few other big notable names as well. But we'll see what team plays the best together as a unit. But each country has got a few superstars in the NHL. But we will see which one will have the best chemistry and have the best play and net to advance. And then as far as, Megan, you might know, or Judah, how does this work as far as like wins and losses as we go into overtime here? Like, is it, you have to win a certain amount and you lose twice, you're out? Like, how does it work with these four teams? Like, how many times can you lose before you're like eliminated? Or is it like the top two teams play and then the third and fourth team play for third place? Is that what happens at the end? Where we get like a championship game and like a third place game for like the countries that end up losing to the winners? Educate me. Layup is good. Jamal Murray. Floater in and out, no good. Blazers effort looks like the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Terrible. 49 for Jamal Murray, 30 at half. He's going to break his record of 50 points in his career here tonight. Shaedon Sharpe and a foul. Yeah, so it looks like we got Canada, Sweden today. Tomorrow, USA, Finland. Saturday, Finland, Sweden, and then USA, Canada. I'll probably be tuning in on that as well, even though that'll be during the NBA All-Star festivities. Monday, Canada, Finland, Sweden, USA. And then Thursday, the championship. So there's quite a few. Every team plays the other, in the tourney. And we'll see if USA ends up making it. They may or may not. 111-98 Nuggets, and layup in and out, no good by Murray. Murray trying to break all kinds of records here tonight. Sharpe, top of the key, corner three is good. Like, I haven't been able to even throw up a photo of anybody because we haven't fucking done anything. Let's go, Blazers. Murray at the top of the key. Pick and roll with DeAndre Jordan. Crazy that he's still in the league. And a foul on the Blazers. Murray, fadeaway, front rim, no good. And the Nuggets are catering to him to try to get him to break the record. I don't blame them. And we're in overtime now in the Four Nations face-off, 3-3 tie. It looks like Sweden is the favorite on the money line since they have all the momentum in the second period and the third period. But we will see. Yeah. Well, it seems like sports has been booting out a lot of people. Like, you get Mavericks fans that are booing and saying, fire Nico, and they're kicking them out of the building, even kids, which is a little ridiculous. Alley-oop to Shaedon Sharpe is good. Let's go. Nice job, Shay Shay. 111-102. Hey, at least we're not getting blown out by 30 here. And Canada, Sweden putting on a show here. Yeah. I mean, a lot of these individuals, loved Luka, and it's just crazy that they can't even say what they feel, and they get kicked out. Like, the Mavericks are a mess. I would hate to be a sports fan in Dallas. Cowboys and Mavericks, disgusting. Might as well just fucking quit watching sports. Or you can switch and be a Texan fan, or someone else, or go to be like a Rockets fan or a Spurs fan with Wemby. That would probably be more enjoyable. 112-102 Nuggets. Let's go. Simons, in and out, no good. But, it's hard to be able to be competitive when you only have one guy down there trying to rebound or none. Big block there by Clingan. Fast break. Go, Blazers, go. Simons, fast break. Attack the paint. Layup is... Where's the goaltending? Wow. Murray. Christian Brown. Oh, he tried to give Clingan the business. Yeah, I've never seen a team, kick out adults as well as kids just for saying fire Nico, fire the GM. That's ridiculous. You're going to get a lot of people that will not be renewing their season ticket or single game package opportunities. That's fucking for damn sure. $15 points, 18 boards for Clingan. Plus, I also feel like in this day and age with social media, you get a lot of keyboard warriors that they go to games and think that they can say whatever the hell they want with no repercussions, especially to these professional athletes. Like, they think that they're just protected because they're in the stands and the player won't do anything. I'm not expecting anything to happen like Motor City Madness with Ron Artest going in the ring and, throwing haymakers and whatnot. But, I feel like a lot of the, younger generation, it's kind of sad. I feel like respect has totally gone out the window, and the respect your elders doesn't even exist. And if it does, it's a very small percentage nowadays. That's fact. All right, we got about 7 minutes left here in overtime. Team Canada, Team Sweden in the Four Nations face-off, taking over the NHL All-Star Game festivities. And then we got Finland and USA tomorrow, which I will stream as long as all the links are working. As well as the Daytona 500 qualifying races. Got 9, there's 4 spots out of 9 drivers. Dale Jr. is an owner for the very first time, and we'll see if his driver can make the cut. Yeah, booing is one thing, but again, let's be real. There's more than booing that goes on by drunk people and people that are ornery and that have no respect. And a lot of that comes from the parents, not maybe monitoring their child like they should. And again, just respect in general. It just seems like people are just used to the disrespectful, hater mentality, and it's kind of accepted. Like it's a normal thing. It's not like a big deal, but it is a fucking big deal. Team Canada going in circles here. Ooh, good save by Team Sweden. That almost went in. Cole in the building. What's good? Yeah, we were just talking about that. That not only did they eject adults, they were ejecting kids too. Ridiculous. mean, talk about misery, being a Cowboy fan and a Maverick fan. And then you get guys like Dak Prescott saying that they're really close to the Eagles and winning the Super Bowl. Like, how delusional do you have to be? Like, if anything, Patrick Mahomes, you took off the mask in the Super Bowl and it ended up being Dak Prescott. That was the kind of performance that you got, and it wasn't a good one. But, it shows you not only is Jerry Jones delusional, Dak is fucking delusional too. And it's one thing, to like think it, and try to be positive, but you don't really believe it. But to actually think it and believe it and say it out loud, I mean, you really make yourself look like a fucking moron, But again, Cowboys haven't been relevant since 1995. So, I feel bad for that organization. At least they have the Dallas Stars. So. Goodbye. 114-104 Nuggets. Come on, Blazers. Only down by 10. I mean, I don't think we're going to win this, but at least we're not down by 30. Floater. And Murray has a new career high. 51 points for Jamal Murray, 30 at the half, 18 for 31 from the field. Jamal Murray. Banton at the top of the key. Layup with the left, in and out, no good. Get that board. And a foul by DeAndre Jordan. Nice. First free throw is good. Wow, I just saw it. Holy moly. You could tell when he ended up getting the puck there, how offensive, and aggressive that they were going to be right there. And, he had a little bit extra swagger and speed. What a great shot. Team Canada wins. Well, that definitely lived up to the billing. Corner three is good. Simons off the dribble. And Christian Braun with the steal. And as soon as we get it to like 10, it just erupts to 20 within a blink of an eye. They just have too many good players. Christian Braun and one. Yeah, in 84. We know Eagles fans would love to throw beer bottles and, they threw snowballs at Santa. Certain fan bases, are passionate, but there's also certain fan bases that get like overly drunk and, go a little bit too much. They do a little bit too much, 120-108, Denver. Banton. DeAndre Jordan with the block, but he got hit with the body. No call. Christian Braun. Jamal Murray, pump fake. Offensive foul. Yeah, I'm watching the game right now, brother. Yeah, 51, career high for Jamal Murray. He had 30 in the first half, Jacob. So. Yeah, I mean, again, the Nuggets, again, are probably the biggest threat to the Thunder for your team captain. You know, I think that, like, you guys match up against everyone in the West and everyone in the East, like, very, very well. But, again, if you play a team like Denver or like Cleveland, you know, it could get difficult because those teams play defense and they're very unselfish, just like your team as well. Got to get Chet healthy for sure. Layup is good. Anthony Simons, I see you. But again, we have no DeAndre Ayton out for a month with a left calf strain, no Jeremy Grant, and Scoot isn't playing either. So again, 3 of our 5 starters not playing. You know, hard to compete with one of the teams that could actually win the championship or at least make the Western Conference Finals against the Thunder this year in the Denver Nuggets. Jamal Murray and the Joker are fucking ridiculous. And then they got guys like Aaron Gordon, Christian Brown, Michael Porter Jr. It's like they have a lot of these solid role players that can easily put up 20, 25 points on any given night. Sharp. Layup is good. Nice job, Shay Shay. Like Aaron Gordon isn't even playing, and they got Christian Brown doing Christian Brown things. Bang! It's good. Damn, Jamal Murray going for 60? Jesus. 53 points, career high for Jamal Murray. Of course, it's against the Blazers. We got no D. Banton for 3, in and out, no good. And terrible effort trying to rebound the basketball or play defense. Like I'm watching the Kansas City Chiefs going against the Eagles in the Super Bowl all over again. Fucking try. Murray, heat check, front rim, in and out, no good. Nice pass. Advia, and tripped up. No foul? Yeah, injuries stink. $122-108 Nuggets. Congratulations, Team Canada. And then tomorrow, again, will be interesting. We get Team USA versus Team Finland. That'll be on at 5 o'clock Pacific. We'll stream that, and we'll also watch a little Daytona 500 qualifying. And then anything else on the NBA, if it's, worth tuning into. The matchup, there's not a whole lot tomorrow. It's pretty light tomorrow on the schedule. And obviously this Four Nations tournament is taking over the NHL All-Star game. Final score, Canada 4, Sweden 3 in OT. And as far as NBA action tomorrow, the last games until we get into the festivities for NBA All-Star weekend, we got Warriors Rockets, Kings Pelicans, Heat Mavericks, Thunder Timberwolves will be badass. That's the best game of the night. And then Clippers Jazz. So there's really only one game out of 5 tomorrow that's worth a damn. Thunder T-Wolves, if Ant and SGA play, that will be money. But we'll see if they play tomorrow. But Holmgren is out. Mitchell, Wallace, Dang, and Caruso. And Randall, DiVincenzo, Edwards, and Conley will be out as well. But it sounds like return date for Wallace, Dang, Holmgren, and Caruso could be tomorrow. Mitchell out till April 2nd. And then it looks like Conley has a chance with Edwards to play tomorrow. Randall and DiVincenzo after the All-Star break. I'll actually watch that. I'll tune in. Sid got MVP. Nice. 122-111 Nuggets. And at least we're not down by 30 like we were on Monday, but we're definitely not winning this. Like, sub, donate, comment, share. If you haven't smashed that like button yet, please do. Help us get to 30. What are we at now? 20-something? We're at 20 exactly. So if you are in the room and haven't smashed that like button yet, please do. And we're at 21 now, 9 to go to hit 30. And we're at 20, 80 to go on the Dono train. 122-113 Nuggets. Have you been watching a lot of UW basketball men's this year? How are they looking? Obviously, March Madness right around the corner. Simons 3, no good. And nobody trying to get the offensive board as usual. All right, take care. Appreciate you. Talk tomorrow. Enjoy your haircut tomorrow. Self-care, always important. Kamara for 3 is good. Tumani, I haven't been able to show your photo all fucking night. Nice job, Tumani. 124, 113, Denver. Jokic calling for it down low. He only played 3 quarters and put up 40 in Monday. Nice pass. God, their passing is great. Double teamed on the Joker. He said, fuck it, I'll still shoot it. Normally he makes that. Got that Larry Bird touch. Fast break. Anthony Simons with the flush. There we go. Nice job by Anthony Simons, assisted by Shaedon Sharpe. 124, 113. We're down by 9, believe it or not. But now 124, 113. Again, as soon as we get it to 10, it erupts to 20 in a matter of a minute or two. Joker, in and out, no good. Clingan with the rebound. Pushed. Simons at the top of the key. Crossover. Passes to Shaedon Sharpe in the corner. Good closeout on him. Sharpe backing down, kicks it out to Denny Avdia. Denny with the crossover. Left is good. And, oh my God, he got rejected. Joker, fast break. Corner 3 by Pickett. In and out, front rim, no good. Get the board, Blazers. Don't stand there. Jesus Christ. 3 Blazers and trying to get a rebound, and they all stare at it, and then they try to tip it. Joker gets it. He's just standing underneath the hoop, and then gets an easy opportunity. Jesus Christ. Come on, Blazers. Yeah. I've watched a little bit of the Oregon Ducks men's, but not a lot. A little bit, just to kind of get a gauge as we're getting into the March Madness tourney next month. Who's the best player on UW this year? I know we talked about it at the beginning of the season and whatnot, but we haven't really touched on that too much since then. Man, Jamal Murray, and a little bit more Jamal Murray today. I'm just excited to get the Mariners going, you know. And it sounds like we're going to have about 14 or 15 televised games en route, even though it's like, you know, Cactus League, Grapefruit League, and whatnot. But we'll see if that ends up staying true. I hope so. And if that's the case, we may be able to do a couple of the spring training Mariner games, depending on what's going on in the rest of the sports world. But if there's a good matchup and there's a decent lineup, you know, obviously there'll probably be some young guys playing. But I'm itching for some baseball already. I know some of y'all are too, especially with football season being over. For me, it's NASCAR and baseball. Left-handed layup is good. Kamara with the layup. Nice job, Tumani. Ooh, built like Vin Baker, the former Buck and Sonic. Haven't heard that name in a while. Joker. Good pass down low with a dunk. He is so good. It's like the closest thing to like a Larry Bird big man passing I've seen in a long fucking time. So unselfish, basketball IQ, 10 out of 10. He is ridiculous. Everyone talks about his shooting, but to me, the most impressive thing about the Joker is his basketball IQ and his passing, his court vision. It's ridiculous. So unselfish. What year is he? Freshman, sophomore, junior, senior? Free throw is good there by Simons. 128, 117 Nuggets. Reflect with a 3-er. Thank you so much, man. Every dollar counts. Stacks on stacks, racks on racks. Little Cactus Jack. Bang, bang. Thank you so much. We're at 23. 77 to go. 130, 117 Nuggets. At least we're not getting blown out, but Jamal Murray having a career game here today. Murray, top of the key. Backing down, crossover, fadeaway. Front rim, in and out, no good. Joker with the rebound and foul. Oh, foul on Joker and not Clingan. That's a first. Crowd doesn't like that. Senior transfer. Okay. Anything photo-wise that you want to be able to see? This game is almost over. And we'll be live for Team USA tomorrow at 5 o'clock Pacific. And I'll probably be watching a little bit of that Thunder matchup as well against Ant and the T-Wolves, as well as a little Daytona 500 qualifying races. They got 2 of them tomorrow as well. They have 9 spots and only 4, or they have 4 spots out of 9 drivers. So there's going to be 5 drivers that are going to not be able to participate this weekend. So that'll be interesting to see if Dale Jr., being an owner, if his driver can make it. Deep 3, in and out, no good. And this one's almost over. 132-121. Better effort in this game compared to Monday, but still not the end result that Rip City wanted. Fadeaway is good. 55 points from Jamal Murray. Ridiculous. Just, pouring salt in the wound. And that is a final score, 132-121. Nuggets. Anything you want to see photo-wise, Reflect? I got to be able to take Paisley on a walk, and it's probably like 20 fucking degrees outside. So got to eat a little bit of dinner. We'll watch a little bit of basketball, NASCAR, and hockey tomorrow. Should be fun. Then we get into Friday. Maybe, the rookie, sophomore type of activities. I don't know what they're going to end up calling the activity on Friday, but we can always do that. And then obviously on Saturday, we got the skills competition, 3-point contest, dunk contest. And then on Sunday, the Daytona 500 and the NBA All-Star game. I'll do both. So it's going to be a pretty jam-packed next couple days, as well as a little bit of snow for me on Thursday and Friday. So me and Paisley will get out on that. But if there's anything that you want to be able to see photo-wise, you let me know. Third most by a Nugget in a game all time. Jamal Murray tonight, 55 points. All right, final score, Nuggets 132, Blazers 121. Shout out to Megan and Reflect with the support here tonight. And hopefully Sarah will feel a little bit better, being a little bit under the weather. Shout out to Team Canada for getting that win as well. I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys very, very much. And I got one question for you. Well, talk sports like us, the boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, and I'm out. Okay.